Hi guys, what are you afraid of? Everything? Zombies? The apocalypse? Boys? Girls? Your parents? Work? Money? There's a lot to be intimidated and afraid of in this world. There is, including like the sun right in the middle there. Yeah. So, taping day is Friday, which is why my videos are running late. Sorry. My daughter is having terrible teething issues. So, but if you would have asked me, I can't get this. If you would have asked me in my 20s, younger 20s, what I was afraid of, I would have said everything and nothing. And that kind of makes sense. Everything, because at that point, you're like, what am I supposed to do with my life? Am I supposed to get married and have kids? I gotta finish school, get a job. I'm supposed to be fashionable and desirable. I'm supposed to be perfect and Pinterest worthy. I'm supposed to be Instagram hip and cool. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of pressure. But on the same hand, you're fearless, you know? You haven't really had a lot of bad life experiences. So the things that you're afraid of are kind of trivial. Being rejected by a dude or a chick, not getting the job you want, which might be a blessing in disguise, doing bad on a final, you know, not getting enough hours to make ends meet for school, having to take out school loans, which suck. I'll be paying mine until the day I die, I swear. Yeah. So the things that we're afraid of in that stage of life are a lot different than the things I'm afraid of now. Now, if you ask me what I'm afraid of, I would honestly say not much. Again, zombies, terrified of zombies. That's my one completely rational fear that I'm okay with. So zombies, yeah, seriously. Anyone that I love being hurt, taken advantage of, that terrifies me. When the daycare calls and one of the kids is sick or hurt, because if they bleed, they have to call you. Yeah, that's fun. Your kid, your daughter was hurt. She fell down. She was bleeding a little. It stopped. It's fine. Meanwhile, I'm, on the other end of the phone or listening to the message like, oh my God, my baby. So, yeah, a little bit kind of different fears. I worry that I'm not good enough, but in a completely different way. Before, I was very concentrated on pleasing other people and meeting the goals that I thought society had set out for me instead of meeting my own goals. I worry that I'm not a good enough mother. I think all mothers do. I hope all mothers do, because that makes us strive to be better, right? I worry my car is going to break down and I won't be able to afford to fix it. Yeah, valid worry. Very valid worry. Other than that, there's just not much I'm afraid of. Me being hurt, not being able to work, that would suck, because of everything, I don't like hospitals. I'm not very good at sitting still. Money, obviously that. And then who would take care of the kids? That would be a huge ordeal. So I'm not allowed to get hurt, which is why I'm not allowed to fight MMA. Yeah. But, yeah, other than that, really, I can't, being rejected, not getting the job that I wanted, disappointed, yeah, not afraid of it anymore. It doesn't keep me up at night, you know what I mean? So what are you afraid of? What stage of life are you in? Are your fears irrational? Zombies. Are your fears valid? Car breaking down. It really kind of tells us a little bit about who we are and what track we're on in life, being afraid of being judged by other people, which was extremely common, from what, middle school on? Like, really? I don't care about that anymore now. But it took me a while to get over that, There are things that, we need to get past. We need to stretch ourselves to grow and learn and get over certain fears. Certainly being judged, one of them, It's more important in some situations than others, like a job hunt, obviously, if you're being interviewed then you're being judged. And that's a little more important than if you're sitting in the waiting room for an interview being judged by all the other candidates, which is not important, you know. But yeah. So fear can be good and fear can be bad, right? Fear can motivate us, you know. I would love to be a better mother, so that's my push, you know. I don't want to be a bad mother, so I strive to be a good mother. And of course, good means different things to everybody, so don't think that you have to fit into a little box. You don't, you know. I give you permission, all right? You know, fear can hold us back for the right reasons, you know. I'm afraid of my car breaking down, so I'm not going to take it mudding, right? I'm not going to take it and just go do donuts in a parking lot, because that would probably drop the transmission and certainly ruin the tires that I need for winter. So valid, holds me back for a lot of reasons, safety reasons, good stuff. What else? Fear is wild. Fear is weird, you know. You get that little, it kind of sneaks up on you, you know, like in the scary movies, you know, everything's fine, ha ha ha, and then, you know, somebody's in the shower and it's like, you know, and you're like, oh my God, it snuck up on me, I didn't see that coming, you know. Or worse, it's the cat, right? And you're like, oh, I feel stupid, it was the cat. Oh wait, there's the axe murderer, you know. So, you know, fear can be good and bad, and it's hard sometimes to figure out, okay, when do I need to let this push me and be a reason, or when do I need to be like, okay, breathe, this is an irrational fear, the zombies aren't here right now, I need to focus on work, right? So yes, fear is fascinating, it really is. I'm not a fan of horror movies because I'm super jumpy, so like, yeah, I hate that, I really do. I cannot watch The Walking Dead before anybody asks. Yeah, I really am super terrified of zombies. I tried, I think I watched like the first 2 episodes and I couldn't do it. That was it. Couldn't do it because I had terrible nightmares, like horrible, scary nightmares. So yeah, I can't do that anymore. So I don't care if Glenn is dead. I hope he's not dead. But yeah, no, thank you. Yeah. So, you know, it's a conversation that we need to have. It's one of those mental health check-in things. What am I afraid of? You know, why? Why am I afraid? Is it a valid reason? Is there something that I can do to mitigate this fear, right? Maybe wear your lucky underwear to your job interview. Step in the right direction. Maybe I can afford to have my car tuned up so it maybe holds off on the whole thing falling apart. Maybe. But see what you can do, because fear is something we have to keep in balance, right? It's good, it's bad, but we have to kind of weigh ourselves equally, especially for those of us dealing with anxiety. And I knock on wood, thank goodness, don't have to deal with it a lot. But when stress becomes overwhelmed, it's like a waterfall. So for me, it's really important to kind of talk to myself and check in with myself and talk through things with myself, as well as my spirit guides. And you can pray about this, you know, and there are all sorts of fantastic meditations you could do to calm and zen out, you know. So I highly recommend those if you're struggling with fear. Please do that, yeah. Talk to your people, they're there for you. No zombies, no zombies. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Continue this conversation. I'm going to talk about safety next. So we'll see how that goes. I love you. Have a great day. Bye.